I'm going to discuss alternating current. It is very important topic for our board exams. First of all, we have to understand alternating current. Alternating current क्या होता है? The current whose magnitude and direction changes with time. Then such type of current is called alternating current. In our domestic supply, alternating current is supplied, and we know that the current is mainly of two types. First one is direct current, and second one is alternating current, and we know that the value of direct current is constant with time and its direction is also constant with time. But in case of alternating current, its magnitude and its direction changes with time, and the graph of alternating current is sinusoidal in nature. Suppose this is I axis and this is time axis. This is current axis and this is time axis. So if we represent alternating current on this graph, then we see that the graph of the current is in this type. So this type of current is called alternating current because its value and magnitude changes with time, and we can say that I equals to I naught sine omega t. So alternating current or alternating voltage is sinusoidal in nature. If we talk about the alternating supply in India, the frequency of alternating current is 50 hertz. In India, in our domestic supply, the frequency of alternating current is 50 hertz. Now, for represent alternating current or voltage, we write I equals to I naught sine omega t and V equals to V naught sine omega t. This is the general method to represent alternating current and alternating voltage. And to represent alternating voltage, we use this symbol. This is the symbol of alternating voltage. Now we have to understand two very important topics. That the first topic is average value of current, and the second one RMS value of current, If we talk about the average value of current, so suppose we have taken the value of current from 0, pi and 2 pi. If we take the average value of current over one cycle, then we see that this is positive half cycle and this is negative half cycle. So in a cycle, the average value of current becomes 0. So we always calculate the average value of current over half cycle. And now the RMS value of current. RMS, it means root mean square value of current RMS value of current. Now we have to calculate the magnitude of average value of current. So average value of current is calculated over half cycle. So we can write 0 t upon 2. T upon 2 means half cycle. I naught sine omega t dt upon 0 t upon 2 dt. Now we have to calculate what is the final value of this average current from this equation. So I average equals to I naught 0 t upon 2 sine omega t dt upon, after integrating this value we get t upon 2. Therefore we can write 2 I naught upon t, and the integration of sine omega t is minus cos omega t upon omega, and the value from t to 0 to t upon 2. Now taking the minus and omega outside, so 2 I naught upon t omega, and this value cos omega into t upon 2 minus cos, if we put the value here t, so it becomes cos 0 degree. So minus 2 I naught upon t omega, and here cos, we know that omega equal to 2 pi upon t and t upon 2, and we also know that the value of cos 0 is 1. So minus 2 I naught t, we know that omega equals to 2 pi upon t, so therefore we have here 2 pi upon t, and so we have to cancel t to t and 2 to 2, and we know that let us write cos pi minus 1. Now cancelling t to, therefore or cancel out 2, therefore I naught upon pi, here we know that the value of cos pi is minus 1, therefore minus 1, so we get 2 I naught upon pi. After calculating we get the value 0.6377 I naught. So from the derivation we get I average equal to 0.6377 I naught. From this derivation we can see that the average value of current is 63.7% of maximum value of current. 63.7% of I max. Average value of current is 63.7% of maximum value of current. Now we have to understand RMS value of current. Root mean square value of current. Root mean square value of current. Root mean square value of current is calculated over a complete cycle. So we have to understand what is the root mean square value of current. So root mean square value of current is that value of current, that value of DC current, DC current when passed through the same resistance for same amount of time produces same heat as AC. I have written here the RMS value of current is that value of current when that value of DC current when applied to a resistor. Suppose that this is a resistor, and we apply IRMS through this resistance. It produces same amount of heat that DC current produced by this resistance. So this current is called root mean square value of current. Now we have to mathematically calculate the root mean square value of current. Root mean square value of current IRMS is written as written as 0 t I naught square dt square root upon 0 t dt. This is a general formula of representing the RMS value of current. It is 0 t I square dt square root upon 0 t dt. Now we have to calculate its magnitude, and its magnitude is, after calculation, is I naught upon root 2 or 0.707 I naught. Let us see how this value we get. I RMS equal to 0 t I RMS square. I RMS square equals to 0 t I square dt I square dt upon 0 t dt or 0 t I naught sine omega t square dt upon, after integration we get t minus 0. After calculating this value we get t minus 0. Therefore, calculating this value we get I naught square upon t integration 0 t sine square omega t dt. And we have to understand sine square omega t can be written as 1 upon 2 minus cos 2 omega t upon 2. This is the value of sine square omega t, as we have already studied in 11th class trigonometry. Sine square omega t is written as 1 minus 2 minus cos 2 omega t upon 2. Therefore, I naught square upon t integration of 0 t 1 upon 2 minus cos 2 omega t upon 2 dt. Therefore, I naught square upon t. So after integrating we get half of t minus, we know that the integration of cos omega t is sin omega t, so sin 2 omega t, and the coefficient of t is 2 omega, so 4 upon 4 omega upon 4 omega 0 t. Now let us see what we are getting the result from this calculation. So therefore I naught square upon t, after putting the value we get 1 upon 2 t minus sin 2 omega t minus 4 omega. Therefore, I naught square upon t.
What?
1 upon 2 t. Its value is 0. Its value is 0. Therefore, this part becomes 0. Therefore, I RMS square equals to, we have to cancel t to t. Therefore, I naught square upon 2. Therefore, I RMS equals to I naught upon root 2. So after calculating this value we get I RMS equals to 0.7077 I naught. So from this derivation we can see that the RMS value of current is 70.7% of I naught. That is RMS value of current is 70.7% of maximum value of current. Thank you.